All right, stop what you're doing, seriously. If you've ever been absolutely terrified to ask for more money, this one's for you. Because today we are breaking down the exact scripts that get you paid what you're actually worth. Think about this for a second. Over $7,500. That's how much money most people leave on the table every single year. And it's not because they aren't qualified. Nope. It's because they just don't know what to say when that moment comes. So let me just ask you, are you one of them? If you've ever just taken the first offer without saying a single word, you are in the right place. We're about to arm you with the exact phrases that employers not only expect, but honestly, they really respect. And you know what makes this so powerful? It doesn't matter if you're negotiating for a brand new job, asking for a raise where you are now, or even making a huge career change. These scripts, these ideas, they work across the board. Okay, so first things first, we need to talk about the biggest mistake people make. And get this, it happens inside your own head before you even open your mouth. So many of us see negotiation as this battle, right? It's you versus the employer, a fight to the finish. And that is completely, totally wrong. The real shift happens in your perspective. Negotiation isn't a fight, it's a collaboration. You're working with them to find a number that makes both of you feel great about the deal. So let's be super clear about this. Your goal isn't to win. Your real goal is to clearly and confidently communicate the value you bring to the table. I'm telling you, when you realize this, all that pressure to be some kind of hard-nosed haggler, it just melts away. And this really, really matters. Because staying silent has this huge snowball effect. That $7,500 you left on the table this year, well, over 5 or 10 years, that gap becomes massive, and it impacts all your future raises and offers. The cost of silence is just way too high. Okay, so we've got the right mindset locked in. Now let's build your foundation, and that means doing your homework. You absolutely cannot walk into this conversation unprepared. You need 2 key pieces of information. First, the market rate. You got to use tools like Glassdoor, PayScale, all of those to figure out what your role is actually worth in your specific city and your industry. Second, you have to know your worth. I mean, actually write down your accomplishments. How much money did you save the company? How did you boost revenue? Put a number on it. This isn't just a list, people. This is your evidence. And this gets to the very core of modern negotiation. Just remember this phrase. If you can back it up with data, you can ask for it. It stops being a wish and starts being a fact. And data gives you undeniable confidence. And now, for the moment of truth. They ask the question, so what are your salary expectations? Here is the first and, frankly, the most critical script you're going to use. Let's really look at this wording. You say, I'm really excited about this opportunity, and based on my research of similar roles in this location and industry, I'd like to explore a compensation package in the range of X to Y. Would you be open to discussing that? It's so polite, so professional, and just so powerful. Let's break down why this little script works so well. 1, it just screams confidence. 2, it immediately grounds the entire conversation in your research, in data, not your feelings. And maybe most importantly, it ends with a question. That opens a conversation instead of starting a confrontation. Okay, but what happens when they come back with a lowball offer? First of all, don't panic. This is a totally normal part of the process. And, yep, we've got a script for that too. Thank you so much for the offer. I'm very excited. Based on the market data and the value I bring, a number around X would make more sense. Is that flexible? Did you notice that structure? Gratitude, excitement, a pivot right back to your data, and then a collaborative question. The real key here is that you're inviting a conversation. You're not issuing some kind of ultimatum. This simple little shift in tone makes them an ally in solving the problem, not your enemy. So what if they say the salary is totally firm? Don't give up. You pivot. You say something like, if the base salary isn't adjustable, could we explore a signing bonus or additional PTO to bridge the gap? This is so smart. It shows you're flexible and a creative problem solver. It moves the negotiation to other valuable things, like a signing bonus or just more vacation time. Whew, we have covered a lot. So let's wrap this up with a super fast, rapid-fire set of final rules to make sure you absolutely nail it every single time. Okay, first, the do's. Always, always start with gratitude. Practice your scripts out loud until they feel totally natural. It's okay to ask for a few days to think about it, and always get that final offer in writing, non-negotiable. All right, now for the don'ts. Avoid making it about your personal needs, like, I need this much for rent.
Never, ever apologize for negotiating. You are not doing anything wrong. Don't you dare go in there without your data. And finally, please, do not share your previous salary. It's just not relevant, and all it does is anchor you to a lower number. Look, applying these scripts is a total game changer. It shifts the whole dynamic from you asking for a favor to you demonstrating your proven value. So just remember this. We can give you all the scripts in the world, but the most important one, well, it's the one you actually decide to use.